Oh, hi. No, I was listening to music. No, I'm done studying. I've been studying like all night, all day. So, yeah, I'm ready. You want me to help you? Oh, with consolidation. No, that's very easy. Yeah, I can help you. Doesn't matter. We can meet up tomorrow, so I can help you with that. That is very, very easy. I have studied it enough. Yeah. So cool. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hi guys. As you have seen from the little drama that I have just played there. Um, well, first of all, I didn't receive that phone call. But secondly, the truth is that I did get that mark during my first year, my first major test that I wrote. So I did pass my first year, but it doesn't mean that it was smooth. There was failure along the way. Well, but that's a different topic for a different day. But the whole point is that I may know my stuff, or you may know your. Okay, I may know my stuff, but it's just not good enough for me to pass. Well, that applies to everyone. There are so many factors that contribute uh, to our success. So you may know your stuff, but yeah, it's not good enough. The first thing was reading carefully. Um, After writing that test, as I reflected on what actually happened after getting the test, as I failed, I realized I remember that I did not read carefully one of the questions. I started answering so quickly that I think I spent roughly almost 10 minutes answering it wrongly, and I had to scratch out the whole answer and start answering something new. So reading carefully and just not wasting time is was one of the things that I have learned. Secondly was um, being fast. There's really no time. It's in fact exam. It's an exam after all, a test. They put you under exam conditions and you have limited time, so you need to rush through and like concentrate. uh, there will be time. I know there are times when I would just write and then I might just lose focus, and well, that was a long time ago. That's not exactly last year, but yeah, I just think I should say it though. Um, when you just start thinking about something else, or if you didn't have enough sleep, if you were sleeping all like you were studying all night long, and you you expect to have your full concentration during the paper the following day, like you have an 8 a.m. paper in the morning or 7 a.m. paper, then you like slept at 5 in the morning. So that concentration won't be sufficient enough to help you pass. So you waste so much time on maybe like dozing a little bit, or just losing focus and thinking about something else, or just being slow, like thinking about, I don't know, but time is very important. So that is where time management comes in. It doesn't just come like you have your timetable, you have whatever just that guides you throughout the day, but even during an exam you have to be able to know, okay, fine, I'm going to spend how many minutes on this question, because you have like gone through the paper and you know, hey, they are expecting this from me. So yeah, you have to be like going very fast. And secondly, I feel like thirdly, which is part of number two, practice. You may know you have studied very well, you know your theory, but like I know for accounting, like financial accounting, financial management, or auditing, or whatever or like with the accounting modules, they are quite practical, so you do need to practice. Like you What I do is put myself under exam conditions where I time myself. If the paper is 2 hours long, then I sit down for 2 hours and then just like close everything else, like switch off my phone and then just time myself under exam condition, which is like the safest environment that you can actually practice. And being in exam, you will know how to actually focus for such a long period of time, because sometimes we really lose focus. So like practicing for 3 hours straight will just help you to be able to cope for those 3 hours where you're in an actual exam condition. So do practice, and yes, practicing to even just write fast. And then the other thing was knowing those keywords, whereby identify, list, discuss, explain. These words like identify and explain, I always thought they were different. I still kind of feel like they're the same, but it really does help when you just read through, Google them, or they'll be in your study guide. Do read those things. I do think it's very important just to make sure that you are really answering what is required. And then it's exam condition after all. Humans are prone to panic attacks, which is it's something actually serious. And if you have a problem with it, I suggest you, if like it's quite a very big problem, you can see a doctor, or just calm yourself down. And that brings me to my final point: confidence. You should be confident, believing in yourself. Confidence just might be the silver line between you passing and failing. You mean you going into an exam with positivity, and yeah, that I think with confidence you calm yourself down, even if you're getting a panic attack. All that anxiety is really bad for you. Before I say bye, the other thing is, if okay, you may think you know your things, but you actually don't. You may believe that you do know, but you don't. So the best thing to do is do consult. That's one thing that helped me. Consulting with my lecturers. Make sure that I attend my tutorials. I prepare in advance, and just to know that you really actually know, because you may convince yourself that you do know, but you don't know. Yeah. I hope that helps. And that is where practicing also comes in. Practice with past papers under exam conditions. I think that will help, or maybe that will make a difference. And yeah, I think that's it. If I haven't, and if you feel like I have left out something, just comment below, and maybe I can mention it in the next video. And if you feel like I have said things that just don't even relate to you one bit, perhaps you can try to reflect, evaluate, just analyze on what you have been doing, like personally. Just sit down and think about it. You should think about it. Reflection is very important. Yes, basically that's it.